Definitely not as good as the first game for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they dropped this one 5-2 to the Montreal Canadiens at the Bell Center. First off, I apologize to you guys for not doing the video last night, but I'm here. I'm here doing it, and let's break down this preseason game because, preseason is not about results. It's not about, oh, did you win? Are you 4-0, 5-0? Who cares? You can go 5-0 in preseason, lose game one of the regular season, and it doesn't mean squat. It's all about seeing these players, seeing the new players, seeing the returning players, seeing how they're doing, especially the new guys who are fighting for spots. And there were a few guys in this game that really caught my eye, and I'll talk about them like a Curtis Gabriel did in the last game, all right? First period, though, Josh Anderson scores in the power play 9:24 in. Christian Dvorak scores 13:06 into the period, both on the power play. And just like that, the Leafs are down to nothing. Now, we got to see today, last night, Jack Campbell and newest addition, Frederik Andersen replacement, Peter Mrazek. And I thought Mrazek was pretty damn good. You know, he only had, 8 shots total, or was it 9 shots total? And I believe it was 8. And 2 of them were on breakaways. And one was an absolutely incredible save. Glove saving and beauty, wasn't it? And Jack Campbell, 3 on 12 shots. Not the greatest game for him. But again, it's preseason. It is what it is. In the second period, Pizzetta scores 9:46 in. And now you're down 3-0. Yeah, things aren't going very well. It's just not the Leafs' day, you can kind of tell. However, there were some positives. The Leafs go on the penalty kill, and puck gets shot out and down the ice from Justin Holl right onto the goaltender. He has trouble handling it, and as I've always said, be hard on the puck. You don't have to go and crush guys. You don't have to, do all that kind of stuff. If you're hard on the puck, things go well. And Kampf goes driving right towards the net as the goalie's bobbling it, and he knocks it in the net. A shorthanded goal for Kampf. Justin Holl and Dahlstrom grab assists on the play. So again, Kampf had a pretty good game today, and the shorthanded goal, the on-puck pressure, I like what I saw from him there. 11:15 in, and the Leafs have cut the deficit now to 3-1. Now then, Josh Anderson scores another power play goal, and it's 12:40 in, and now it's a 4-1 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. But with under 2 minutes to play, we saw some really nice puck movement here, right? From Riley to Dermott, back to Riley, and a nice little patient play. And who's walking in back door but Kase? And look, that was a nice move. It was a nice job from Riley, coming from the point, mosey his way down to the goal line, a nice little backhand feed. But I like Kase's finish. The fact he went down to one knee to make sure he got all his juice on it, no fanning on this nonsense. And it was a beautiful shot. Great goal. Fantastic goal. And it's 4-2, but again, those guys Kase and Kampf are guys that are fighting for spots. And they made an impact, and they made it happen today. That goal was at 18:57 of the second period. In the third, Pizzetta scored an empty netter, the Toronto boy. 18:11 into the period. Basically under 2 minutes to play. And that's all she wrote. Shots on goal in the game, though, 37-21 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs. They had a lot of golden chances today. It's unfortunately they couldn't bury them. Mitch Marner, I thought, had a pretty good game today. It looks like he was shooting the puck a lot more, and that is just music to my ears. You start shooting, whether you're on the power play, whatever the case may be, if you're shooting the puck more, Mitch, good things are going to happen. Like, it's like in baseball, right? If you hit the fastball so well, and they're going to stop throwing you fastballs. You look at the power play. If Mitch Marner's never going to shoot the puck, they're going to give him the lane, and he just won't shoot it. But if you add that, if you add the shot, if you can hit the curveball and the fastball, they got to throw you something. And for Mitch Marner, you start shooting the puck more, they got to honor your shot. And then it opens up passing lanes. So for him to shoot more, we've said it every single year that he's got to shoot more. And from what I saw yesterday, he was shooting a lot more, and it was really nice to see. Now, special teams were a disaster. 0 for 3 in the power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They did have the shorthanded goal, but they allowed 3 out of 5 power play goals. That's ugly. Not very good. 2 of them from Josh Anderson and 1 from Christian Dvorak. As I mentioned earlier, Jack Campbell, 3 goals on 12 shots. Wasn't his sharpest outing. Peter Mrazek, 1 goal on the 8 shots that he faced. But again, high-grade difficulty for the ones that Mrazek was seeing. And as for Jack Campbell, it's your first preseason game. Whatever. It doesn't mean anything. Now, the next preseason game, I believe there's 6 total. 3 Montreal, and 3 Ottawa. I believe that's how it's going to work. The next one is in Ottawa, taking on the Sens, and that team is such an interesting squad. I mean, I believe Brady Tkachuk is still not signed, but I think they are. That's a team that you signed near the end of last year. They started to put some wins together. And we saw against the Toronto Maple Leafs, they were always a pain in our side for some reason all year long. And that team's going to be better this year. That's what I mentioned in the preseason preview, how a playoff spot is not on lockdown this year. Like, there are some really good teams in the Atlantic Division. I reamed off 5. You got Florida, Tampa, Boston, Montreal, and if you want to throw in us as well. And then you bring in Ottawa, where they ended the year strong last year. If all development goes according to their plan, they're going to be even better this year. So that's 6 teams. And if you do the math, there's, 3 divisional spots and 2 wildcard spots. That's what? I believe that's 5? 5 total? I don't know if there's 2 wildcard spots. I'm so in with baseball right now. But either way, the math doesn't add up. It's not easy. So this is going to be a very interesting year. I'm intrigued to see what Ottawa looks like, though, on, I believe it's, what day is today? Tuesday. I believe it's Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember which day it is I think it's Wednesday. The Leafs and Sens play in Ottawa. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed a few things. Oh, no. Before I go. I like what we saw from Nick Ritchie last night. The fight, even though Ben Sharp probably didn't want to fight him. Hey, it's all right. Near the end of a period, trying to have a momentum swing. I like it. Good job for Nick Ritchie. He also had a shot on goal as well. He's that big body, man. He's got to use it, and he did today. We saw Curtis Gabriel drop the gloves. We've seen Nick Ritchie drop the gloves in 2 preseason games. It's nice to watch. And those are guys that are fighting for a roster spot. So it's exciting to see. It's guys actually putting in the effort every single night, whether it's putting the puck in the net, whether it's on puck pressure, whether it's the fight. It's nice to see. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed a few bits of the game last night between the Habs and Leafs, smack the like button to appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you didn't already. Comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game, what you like, what you not like from yesterday's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM to that great stuff, guys. The Instagram link is down below as well. So follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition. Here we go, Jays fans. Game 1 against the New York Yankees tonight. Ryu and Tyon is the pitching matchup. So we'll see what happens tonight at Rogers Center. Lots of fans, lots of loud fans there at Rogers Center tonight. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, as I mentioned, their next preseason game is against the Ottawa Senators. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there in Ottawa. I believe it's tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Either way, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.